coming in the building. Thank you for coming by. Tonight, we're going to be speaking about a cashless society. The points, the not so good points. Actually, a topic that brought up last show. You brought it up in the
Somebody mentioned it too. Somebody left a comment saying that they think in our society, I think it was Miss 702 actually said that in our lifetime we will be seeing a cashless society.
matter of fact, you're right. The sister, Miss 702, salute to her. She had left a comment. And it's funny. I don't know if that would happen, but I know that their quest for cash society is not going to stop anytime soon. I think they're going to keep going at it. But I'm
I
now
could
thinking
barely hear
about.
you, Cos. Can you get closer or something?
You can barely hear me. Hold on. Can you hear me better?
Go
Can you
ahead.
hear me better? Can you hear me better? Or no?
No, not better. I don't want you to leave or come out of nothing. You can hear
No.
me.
I got headphones, but I don't even know where my headphones is at right now. Yeah, what is my volume is super low? My
This is
volume is
fine.
mad low.
Hold on.
Okay.
Nope, you're not there.
We're asking people in the audience, can they hear me? Because you can't hear me at all.
Very low. I think I could work with it.
Not, but put on your headphones, man. Then you'll be able to hear me a lot better, man. Because
Stay
my
put.
volume
Stay
is
put.
up.
Stay put. Stay put.
The volume is all the way up. Can you hear me better? Okay, yeah. Because I think the people in the audience can hear me, right? So basically, I was saying, right? They're trying their best. You can hear me good? Okay, they're trying their best, to aim for a cashless society, but they're not thinking about, the people that's going to be affected by it. Like poor people, elderly people. You can't hear me? Wow.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good. I hear you good. Ask the audience, can they hear me?
I think we good.
We good? Okay.
We good.
That's what I was saying, right? They're not thinking about the people that it's gonna affect. Like Russia in the building. Russia, can you hear me good? Am I clear? Or am I breaking up?
Now you sound clear to me now. Hopefully I'm clear too.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I was saying, right? They're not worried about the people affect, right? What
Hmm.
about the people who can't get a bank account, right? What about people who don't have access to Wi-Fi in their house or whatever? You know what I mean?
Right. How long?
It
How
can
long?
get hectic.
Are you a fan of
Huh?
it? Are you a fan of the cashless society?
Well, I'm not against it, and I'm not really for it. I can see not a cashless society. I can see like less cash and stuff like that, but not totally take it all away. You know what I mean? I think
Mm,
that's kind of silly, man. I think that'll mess up the economy. You know what I mean?
big time, big time. But it seems like there is a big chance that it's going in that direction. And a few months ago, there were some places that actually started not taking cash. And
Solo, solo.
I guess there's some laws. I guess there's some laws now that, well, there always been laws but it made it where like no, you have to accept the cash. Um, I got the pad right in front of me now too, so I could acknowledge the chat a little better. I apologize for the delay and the way people. Thank y'all for tuning in. For real, I am not the best with this technology stuff, but thanks to the help of Kaz, we'll make it work.
Right, right.
Right. Open minded, solo, um,
Yeah, shout everybody out in the chat, man.
bizarre.
Salute to the chat.
Hello from Russia. Russia in the building.
Right. If
But
anybody
yo,
got any questions, they can leave it in the chat.
yeah, I got the little thing here so I can see the comments, and I just wanted to make sure the
Okay.
audio
All
was
right.
good
That's
with that.
cool.
With the headphones, it's a lot better now. Kyle's good idea on telling me to turn them on because I hear you clear as hell,
Good.
clear as hell, clear as hell. Cashless societies. Well, actually, you know what? One thing that probably took off first with cashless was PVTA, the
Say
PVTA
that one more
bus.
time.
One thing that started off that I said PVTA, MTA, the bus
Okay.
transportation.
Okay. Okay.
Now it's
Right.
Metro card, right? You can't. Oh,
That was
can you
mental
still
card.
use coins? Can you still use coins to get on the bus or the train?
No, no, not at all.
Not at
Not at
all.
all. I mean, to get on, I'm not really sure, but on the train, definitely not. And now they even move into something else. You know what I mean? They move into something else. They actually get. I think they got last week. They got rid of the last machines or something like that. They got some whole new machines now. So they're
Even
steady upgrading. You know, upgrading.
even laundry mats, right? Laundry mats are now all using
Yo, I
cards.
remember. Yeah, I remember I was in Brooklyn one day, right? I was in Brooklyn. I was in Bushwick, matter of fact. And right there, I think that's like Gates, over there by Gates. There's a laundromat. So I was going to use the laundromat because I was going out that night. So I had to wash a few things, right? And yo, the dude told me, he said, you gotta buy a card, man. I'm like, a card? So he makes me buy the card, right? So then I'm thinking I got the card, I'm good. Then I gotta put money on the card, right? So I put the money on the card. I didn't even use all the money. The card is probably around here somewhere with with money on it. So yeah, so it's really, yeah, it's, and then two, my aunt, right? She didn't want to get the touch screen phone, right? She was like, no, no,
Mhm.
I want the flip. I want the flip. And the elderly, a lot of the elderly, they're not really too keen when it comes to tech. You know what I mean? They're not really too keen when it comes to tech. What
I'm
about
that way. Me too. I'm only 40 and I feel the same way. At 40, it's like, yo, chill with all of that,
right?
right?
So what about the
Yeah.
homeless? I mean, what about poor people? How are they going to be
Mhm,
affected by this, right?
mhm,
Because you got to have
mhm,
Wi-Fi to do the online banking, the
mhm,
online
mhm.
depositing. So it's going to
Yo, but
really affect a lot of people.
even what you're saying with the even the welfare system has made it so where you're not getting cash, you're getting a card. Now it's a card. I think it's a EBT card, right? EBT card. But we used to have the paper food stamps. You don't even have that anymore. Now
Right.
it's all on a card. Uh, I'm not sure as if you could take cash out of that or not, but it's somebody said that we will see it in our lifetime. Shout out to 702. I said this earlier. She said it.
Salute to
That
hold on real quick. Salute to brother open minded. Yeah,
I
I
was
gotta
about to
see what
address
that.
that. I was about to address that for you, cause I just didn't want to interrupt your train of thought.
Yeah, I
But
gotta
yeah,
see what
well,
that's about.
go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta see what that's about. Someone else told me the same thing. So salute to
That was
brother open
Kumba.
minded.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
That
somebody.
was
Yeah, okay.
Kumba.
Yeah, salute to brother open minded. I'm gonna straighten that out, man. I gotta see
Mhm.
what's going on.
I was blocked
With
too,
the
open
kind of
minded.
talking
Don't
about
feel
that.
bad. I was
Yeah,
too
cause
for the
I
longest
definitely.
time.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but I gotta
It's
check it
weird.
out. Salute to brother open minded in the
Yes,
building.
definitely.
Over there and follow the brother, man. Check out him and his daughter.
Yes.
entrepreneur family doing their thing, man. Salute to him, man.
Same, right, right. Well, open minded over here. You got a super duper wrench somehow. I gave it to you, so just make sure that the right people are around. I have a lot of trust that you do right by us over here. So you've been around for a minute, but any nonsense that we not about, please feel free to get
The
rid of
money
it,
good. The money
throw it
good.
away. You know what kind of people we is over here, what kind of people we want to attract over here, and the kind of discussions we want to have over here. Um, as
No
far as
doubt.
the cashless society though, that goes, it's like easier. It's easier for everybody across the world to have access to your money. Like it's not like you could give money to anybody anywhere. And I'm not a fan of the hackers. The hackers hacking your information and whatnot. Like I'm not too fond of that.
I mean, the thing about it, when you use that, the digital transaction, what you do is, like you said, you open yourself up to become financially vulnerable, because now you open yourself up to a third party. When you're doing
Mm,
business with this store or whatever, now you open yourself up to a third party, and you leave yourself open. You leave yourself vulnerable. You know what I mean? Your money can, like you said, hackers, people just doing bad business. You know what I mean?
yeah, a lot, a lot. It's just so times have changed, man. It's times have changed, and that's one that I have a tough time dealing with because I don't I prefer cash on deck all day long. Like I don't even care for the banks too
Right.
much.
Yeah, well, they scare people, right? They scare people. One of the things they were saying that it would cut down on the virus. It would cut down on the
Mm,
virus because what I mean. People touching the money and this, that, and the third. So they
mm.
scare some people. But I see some benefits in it. But like I said, I don't think. I don't think just do away with all currency, or I mean physical money. I think that's kind of stupid,
Mm,
because what about what happens if these systems shut down, or like you said, hackers
mm.
get into these systems and we got to wait for it to reboot. All types of things. So
And I'm sure
yeah, I
that's
don't I don't
happened
really
to.
think it's a
I'm
good
sure. I'm sure that's happened to people where their card wasn't available for a couple of hours throughout the whole time. Like at least it's happened to us before, where like the banking system was frozen for a couple of hours and you couldn't withdraw money or use your card for a couple of hours. And
peace,
that's
Mr.
like that's
Queen.
like oh 702. Thank you for your patience. It's technical difficulties, but thank you for stopping
Now,
by.
next
I
time
appreciate
we'll get it right. Get it right. Third time's a charm. You know what I mean?
it.
But yeah, it's deep, man. It's deep. I think it's definitely gonna cut down at least, or do or just out the drug dealers, man. The
Cut out
street
the bit.
drug
Right,
dealers.
right, right,
I
right.
mean, come on. I mean, how you that it's gonna be really hard now, unless you order some. You know what I think they're gonna do, man? I think they're gonna corner the market. And like I said, to my friend, I was talking to my homeboy, and I said I believe like in the next 30 years, might be sooner than that, but I think you're gonna be able to walk in the store and buy dope or buy coke. Go in the store,
Mm,
yo, let me get a dime of crack. I think it's gonna come to that. They might they might make it into something else, some type of chemicals and different, but I believe that it's gonna happen. They're gonna say,
mm,
if you're a crackhead, then we got this medicine for you. They're gonna give it some type of name,
mm.
and that's how they're gonna
Replace
do it.
it.
Cause I'm telling you, they're gonna,
Replace it.
as a fascist society, it's gonna change a lot of things, man.
Mm. I think
It's
I
gonna
think
lessen
people are already
crime.
doing that. I think people are already doing that these days. Where like if you go to the drug dealer and you can cash app him $10. You know what I mean? twenty
You can
dollars
cash
or
app. You can cash app
you
'em. That's right. Absolutely
you
right. You
know
can cash app 'em.
how
Yeah, yeah. I
how
seen that. I seen that with the bud. With the bud.
right, like it's and even like
She said if they can tax it, it will be sold. That's a fact. That's a fact, Miss 702.
mhm, I know, right? Because
Yo, where I live at, the bud is it's like a very high percentage on tax. I want to say it's like if it's 10%, 10% or 14% on tax of marijuana alone.
Wow.
And but that's with
Yeah.
a few different taxes. It's not
Right.
just one. It's like yo a few different taxes.
Yeah, but
Now are
they
you?
was getting us ready, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead. They was
No,
getting
go
us
ahead.
ready for what?
No, I said they was getting us ready for this for a minute now. For a minute,
Mm,
they're saying that 30% of the nation uses cash and coins. That's what they're saying. But they was getting us ready for this for a minute. But then when the pandemic came, then I think that made it a lot easier. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, they
Because
was giving
when's
out
the
the
last
cards.
Yeah, and then you had to do everything online, right? You had to make your appointments online. You had everything. So people, it was getting people ready, right? And when's the last time you walked around with a wad of cash in your pocket to pay for anything really? When you walked around with about 400 or 500, you know what I mean? So it's just it's more
Me,
convenient. I
I
definitely
still do to this day. Like I still do. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go in my pocket and
okay.
pull my money out, but I still do. You know?
Right. Yeah, I keep the most I keep on me is maybe like $100 nowadays. But I do use the cards. I got like two cards. But remember I was telling you before I was locked out my card. I think I told you that. Did I tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they locked me out my card, so that makes it difficult. You can't get no. I couldn't do nothing. I had to send them my ID. I had to send my ID of myself and do all that extra stuff because I
Mm-hmm.
was logging in from different phones. So they
Mm-hmm.
said if you log in from different phones, that makes it look suspicious
Right,
and
right,
this,
right.
that, and the third.
It's like
So
a lot of
it makes it
precautionaries.
right.
It's like
So it
they
makes it
taking extra
difficult.
precautionaries.
Right, right. Peace to sister Miss 702. What she said? I can't see it. Can you see it, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up right now, get it bigger. Nope,
Okay.
I got it out. I got it out of here. Minute 702. Not only are we fast moving towards a cashless society, they are already taking all measures to monopolize the digital movement of our money.
Right, right. And
Mm.
because now your privacy, right? You don't really have no more privacy really like you did if you just had money. You know what I mean? You just had cash in the house. You can do things on an anonymous tip, right? You might not want to be
Mm.
tracked. Now, when you're using your card, you can forever be tracked now.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? You can be
Right,
tracked.
right.
Like you said, you can be hacked. So, you know what
Oh,
I mean? Like I said, it has its advantages. And but you say, would you rather deal with the card? Would you feel more safe dealing with the card or dealing with cash? I feel cash. I feel cash.
yeah, me with cash. Like even when you're doing shopping and all of that, and the online shopping and all of that, like I want to be able to go feel, touch what I'm buying. I don't want to just
Right.
do it through the computer and give them my card information and then have them send
Hmm.
it and it's not exactly what it looked like on the picture. Like
Right.
no, I like to go to the store and feel, pause if necessary, excuse me, but feel
Right.
what I'm
Your
buying or
merchandise. Your
purchasing.
merchandise.
Purchasing, yeah. Like a lot of people do the online shopping too. It's like you get to
Yeah.
make your own
Black Friday
grocery,
and all that. Yeah.
your own grocery cart, your own cart on digital. It's like
Right.
like
Right.
I'm still old school. Like I mean my kids. I'm sure your daughter as well. She's seeing this. This is the norm for them because this is what they're coming
Look,
into.
look. You hear me?
Yeah.
My daughter just turned 12. Her birthday was July 1st. She just turned 12. So I spoke to her. I think I spoke to her yesterday. So she says, Daddy, you can send me money now. I got my Cash App card. I think when they get 12 years old, they're able to get their card. So she's like, you can send me the money now. So
Hmm.
yeah, so now children are even getting involved. But the only
Hmm.
thing with that is you have to educate them. I agree that you have to educate them, right? We
Hmm.
even got to educate ourselves on the cards because you can use them to your advantage. You know, you get the point back, and But a lot of us are not educated on it, and they say
Right.
you
Like,
swipe, you swipe, you swipe a certain
we're
amount of times, you get a certain amount of cash back. So we
never
just got
mind
to
that
educate ourselves on these.
a lot of us and a lot of our parents has ruined that credit part of things where we're not able to get these cards because our credit is doomed even
Right.
as we're growing up. Our parents is putting bills under our names and stuff like that, and maybe even credit cards in their kids' names, and it's
Con
ruined.
Edison, Con Edison bills and
Mhm.
all of that. But like I was
And that
saying, that's what
affects
I was saying. Where's this gonna leave the people, like you said, with the bad credit, the people who don't have access to a bank account, right? The people who don't have access to Wi-Fi in their house, because you need Wi-Fi to control the phone, even if you got a phone to get the money and do all of that. So I think, well, of course, black and brown people all the time take the biggest hit when it comes to anything, like the
yo.
gentrification. We spoke about that. Black and
He
brown people are
says
gonna always take.
702 says that the money under grandma's mattress or my mattress for that matter, it's gonna be meaningless in time. Paraphrasing.
Wow, wow, wow,
Like, but
wow.
when do you think that time will be, 702? Because I noticed you did say it was in our lifetime. Are you seeing it in the next 5 years, 10 years, maybe 20 years? Like, I'm
You,
40,
you know,
so when I say my lifetime, I'm assuming I'm not gonna pass 85.
yeah. Well, you know what we will have to do? We will have to do some research and see how much physical currency is in the world. You know what I'm saying, or in the U.S. And then we
Was
could
it
go
you?
on it probably. Huh?
Was it you that was having the conversation with like they've slowed down making money? Was that you I was having that conversation with? Like
Yeah, I
they've
think I
slowed
did say that.
down
I
with
think
it?
they're just gonna slow down. It's just like
Mhm.
tokens. Yeah, it's gonna be like out of style. Where the money is
Okay.
going to be out of style. So if you got $1 or $20, it's going to be like something ancient,
Mhm.
like walking around with a token on your token. You
Okay.
might be able to do
Now
something with it. You know what I mean?
let me take this a little left real quick, right? Because
Right, no problem.
it's like the money is gonna change. It's gonna be meaningless. What are we doing about the gold in Fort Knox? The gold that's supposed to be in Fort Knox, the reserve, the
Right.
Federal Reserve. Because I'm one that
Yes.
I don't believe that all that gold even exists either. It's just a myth, if you ask me. But I would like to get
Right.
your takes on that.
You think they're amping it a little bit?
A lot of it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into that.
What
But
you
no, it
got?
definitely makes you think. You know what I mean?
10 times stronger in the world and steadily,
Uh,
steadily, steadily dropping. That the value of money is steadily dropping. Do you agree with
right.
that? The value of it? Well, you know what? Back in the day, right? Like maybe when you was a kid, 10 years old, if you had $100 felt like you had $1,000. Today, that's
No,
not the
that's
case.
right. Like you said, it's losing its value because now, if you break a dollar, right? If you break a dollar with the tax on what you buy, all you really got is like 40 something cent. You understand what I mean? So it's really not worth nothing. It's really nothing. We was talk.
Mhm.
I think it was me and you was talking about. It's a promissory note. You understand?
A promissory note, right?
like in the book, Elijah Muhammad, God bless the dead. Elijah Muhammad wrote the book America is Fallen, where he spoke about that, where the dollar is going to be worth nothing soon. You understand what I
Mm,
mean? It's going to be worth nothing soon. You got in other countries where you can buy stuff from the tip of your finger. You scan your face. You know what I'm saying?
like, yeah,
So a lot is going to change. They got stores now. When you walk in the store, it automatically takes your information,
mm,
so you can't even walk out the store with it. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? You can't.
right.
It's going to take it off your car. You know what I mean? So it's getting deep. It's getting deep, and I think a lot of that is going to come here to the Americas.
Now you're getting charged for everything, man. Like everything is costing everything. Isn't like Wi-Fi just air? Like why do we have to pay for Wi-Fi? Why do we have to pay for the air, man? It should be free.
No, that's a good question, but you know the Western man, he taxes everything, everything, the
Everything,
air,
everything.
water, everything he taxes. So you know what I mean?
Mm, wow. So I don't know. It's like cashless, cashless, cashless. What do you prefer? Are you stuck in the middle, or
Um,
are you
well, I
using
mean,
more? Are
I'm
you
like,
still using both?
yeah, I'm like 70% card, and I'm using my card mostly. I use my card mostly, direct deposit, all of that. But I prefer cash, to be honest with you. But
Yo, but
it
the
doesn't
thing is,
it doesn't it doesn't
you don't
huh?
even have to use you don't even have to use a card no more. It's like you could just point your phone at whatever and it's
Yeah,
doing it
it's
for you.
crazy. It's crazy. I had a wallet, and my daughter, she really liked my wallet, so she was like, "Yo, Dad, I want." So I gave it to her, and to be honest with you, for like the last 3 months, I haven't even had a wallet, bro.
Right.
I haven't even had a wallet, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
I just grabbed my card, I grabbed my debit card, and I just grabbed my key.
And it's like
Saying,
freestyling,
but
right,
I do
right.
have to get a wallet. I got to get a wallet though.
Mm. A wallet for
Times
cars, a
has
wallet.
changed because now
Times have.
you can open up your front door with your phone, man. You can open up
Mhm.
your front door with your phone. So times has changed. You got your money on your phone. You got your keys on your phone. You can start your car with your phone. You can actually, well, you got an iPhone, right?
Mhm.
So you already know that you can turn your iPhone into a remote control. You know what I'm saying, for your
I
TV.
haven't I haven't
You
I haven't done any of that though. I could barely start a freaking live. Forget all that.
no, but yeah, that's where we're going with it. But to say that we're gonna go fully cashless is gonna be years before that happens. But they're not gonna stop until it probably happens. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know. It's like but what the people in poverty are gonna do? How are they gonna deal with this? Or what is the system gonna do for them to help them be able to do this stuff as well? Not just make it for the wealthy people or the middle.
Well, I mean, the rich people are gonna benefit. The rich, the wealthy, they're gonna benefit because it's gonna be
Always.
so convenient for them. You understand what I'm saying? But like we were saying before, the people in poverty, they're gonna have a hard time getting access to some of them. Like you said, they have bad credit. They can't get any cards. I mean, some have a red flag at the bank. You understand? So it's definitely gonna convenience the rich and the wealthy, without a
Mhm.
doubt. You understand what I mean? But the poor
Right.
people, and usually the poor people are always vulnerable
It's like
when it comes to anything. They get
it's a,
bullied
it's almost like
financially. They
help.
get
It's
bullied.
almost like it's gonna help. It's gonna help the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Like it's always been that way. Yeah, like it's. Thank you, Miss 702. I appreciate your kind words.
Right? They're gonna really they're gonna use this to really invade the privacy of the people, right?
Mm.
Because everything is going to be hooked up to a card. Everything is digital, right? I went to 7-Eleven. I went to the and so I used the ATM, and then I get outside, and it says thank you for your service, blah 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 blah. blah. So actually, it was 7-Eleven texting me, thank you and me for the service, asking me will I come back to the store and do I want to rate it? Do I want to rate the store, pharmacy or whatever, right? They're gonna be able to know what you're eating because it's gonna be an allowance card. So you're spending money to get the food. They're gonna be able to tell you what. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get
Yo,
crazy. You know
you
what I mean?
know it's crazy. It's crazy that you said that because damn, cause I felt like I was having this conversation with you because you're like one of the only people I
Right.
have these intellectual conversations with. But like when you have a grocery like what do you call that? A card from the grocery store where you get like the 10% off or 20% off, whatever discount they have, you get. But on this card, they are aware of everything you're buying. So they keeping
Yes. Yes.
tabs, they keeping tabs of everything you're buying. So there's gonna
Right.
be a time where they're just gonna take away what people are buying just to have us suffer. Like we're not gonna have access to the most important things that we buy on a regular
Right.
basis. It's like
Absolutely.
keeping control or knowing how much food every each household is holding. You know,
Right.
it's
It's about control. At the end of the day, it's about control. They want to control the people, right? So people might
mm,
say why they want to control the people because if you can control somebody, it just makes it makes it easier for you to get over on them. You know what I'm saying? If you can control
mm,
them, it just makes it easier. There's no resistment or nothing. You understand what I
mm,
mean? So that's what
mm,
they spend billions of dollars a year to control the minds and influence the psychology of the people. You know what I mean? Billions of
yeah.
dollars. So you say to yourself, why do they spend that much money in propaganda and these ads and all of this? Now they're able to see how
It's
much money.
mind control too,
Right.
mind
Now
control.
they're able to see how much money you're making. They can stop your money. Look what they did to Kanye West. So
Mm,
I think if a person is gonna go all the way cashless, then you know what I mean. I don't think it's a good
mm,
idea.
mm.
Some people
Like
got
at
all
least
the money in the bank, and some people
right,
don't. Keep
at
a
least
little bit at home.
even the banks. I don't think the banks have as much money in them as we think they might have because it's everything is so digital. Everything is digital. You know, you're not physically bringing
Oh
two
yeah,
million. You're not
no, I
physically
can believe
bringing
that.
two
I can believe
million.
that. Yeah, and the digital money is made like we was talking before about the whole when they was talking about people hopping the train and all that. How I was talking about that was really like force flagging. But the money is like you said, it's digital, so it's just like a snap of the finger, man. It's
Mhm,
not even real. It's not even real. You know what I mean?
mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm. Yeah, I get it. Like I get it. But then I don't I really doubt like in my lifetime. And I'm not saying my kid, maybe my son, my youngest son, maybe in his lifetime we will reach that point, but not in. I don't think in ours, because
Right.
I do agree that the money is like becoming more and more worthless. It's like literally just a piece of paper. It's almost equivalent to like
I think Miss
what
702 has a question.
what it say? Read it, Cos. Do you think, please? Can you see it?
I could be. I think do people study bank protection? People should study it. They should study
Yeah,
it.
but you know how it is when it's like insurance, right? It's like just in case things happen, right? You paying this protection for this protection, And then when it's time for you to use it, they give you every excuse in the world on why you can't use it. You know what I mean? They try to.
Right.
It's like you gotta fight for it. Like fight, fight. It's not like, oh, okay. So since you have protection, everything is okay. I mean, I could be wrong as far as the banking thing goes, but I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah.
It's like you go through a hassle when these things are in place for us, and we need to use them, but we can't. We got to prove this happened and this happened. You got to go in circles to get yours. Like fight for yours. Like, and a lot of
No,
us, a lot of us don't have the patience to fight for ours.
right. Hold on, me. I'll put my charger in.
We'll take the loss.
But you hear me?
Mhm.
And another thing is, I think that they should really explain this and really educate the people, right? Because we was talking before, you got a lot of elderly people, you got a lot of people that's not even savvy. But the way it's becoming now, it's like you need the card to the Metro cards. I didn't see nowhere where you could put money or cash in it. The new machines that they got in the train station, it don't have nothing where you can put cash in it.
Right.
So
If
like if you
it,
don't have a card, it's like, come on, what
right.
you gonna do?
Even in banks, I don't know about where y'all live at, but where I live at, if you have a big bank account and you want to go to the bank to get to take out 10,000 or 20,000, they giving you a hard time, even though it's your own money. Like
Right.
they want to know what's going on, why you need it. I don't think that's any of your business. Why I need some of my money. It's
Wow.
like,
They ask you these questions, like, wow, that's crazy.
yeah, like yo, even a lot of people get like banks will kick people out of the bank for trying to take out that much money or withdraw all their money. They'll call the cops on you. You try to find this on
Right.
YouTube, cause I ain't making this up. They kick people out the bank trying to take all their money out the bank, and they'll find a way to trespass them out the bank. So now they got them going from branch to branch, trying to take out their own money.
9 to 5. Salute, salute, brother Smitty in the
Nine to
building.
five is better than 25 any day in America. My good brother
Um,
Smitty Rock.
I think the rapper, the baby. I think the baby. I think that's his name. The baby, the little one. I can't. The baby, something like little baby. But one of them, I think they went through something similar like that too. He got some
Even
money
the
out the
guy from the Panther movie, the guy from the Panther movie, the guy from the Panther movie, the movie The Panther.
the rapper, the baby or somebody, the brother,
Oh,
the dark and short dude, the baby, I think that's his name. He went
mhm.
through something similar to where I think he tried to get some money out the bank, and I think they called the police on him or something
Right.
like
This
that.
is this is this is happening like often. Like if you go in and you got $1 million a day, you trying to take out 50,000, they're gonna be like, yo, his ID is fake. They're gonna make up some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I
and
remember when
the way they talk to you sometimes is like if the money really is not your money, really, you know what I mean? So
mm,
you know what I mean? But you're right. It's crazy. It's
it,
crazy. But like the Queen said, people should study ways to protect your money because the way it's going now is, a lot of people are going to be vulnerable. A lot of people getting direct deposit on the first of the month. They're getting all of these government assistant checks and everything like that, and don't even know how to use it. A lot of people I know, they walk up to me, or one dude I know, he walked up to me asking me, "Yo, how you do this?" And then he giving me all his business, all his personal business. And I
yeah.
said, I don't know. Then he walk over to somebody else and do the same thing. So you see how
Mm.
naive, people in the ghetto in these low environments can be.
Oh,
He don't know
gullible.
he get a check on the first, probably about $700, $800. He just want his money, but things is changing. So and then he wound up getting jerked, wound up getting robbed. You know what I mean?
That's how it. That's how it be, man. Like that's how it is.
Right.
I had a thought I had a thought and I lost it, and I don't like when I lose my thoughts, man. Like, oh, I was about to say,
Anything
and
happens.
I
It'll come
and I
back to you.
lost it. Yeah, it will come back to me. But
Yeah, what's the
yeah,
deal,
but
man? Salute to the chat, brother Smitty in the building, man. Smitty in the building. Yo, you seen that video? Miss Smitty was in NY, man. He's on 42nd
Smitty was
Street.
in New York. Smitty was
Uh,
in New York.
yeah, you said
You,
when?
no, you said Smitty was in New York.
Yeah. I put up a video when he pulled up on me, man. We was chilling with his people from Brooklyn.
Oh no way, no way. Smitty pulled up on you. Oh
Yeah, we was
shoot.
downtown, man. We was downtown. I put the video up. We was downtown,
Oh, that's
and
dope.
man, it was good to see the brother, man. We had some pizza. You know, me
That
and my
is dope.
diamond
That
slice,
is
my
dope.
pizza. We had a good slice. A salute to the
Mm. Yo, New York, New
brother
York is
Smitty.
known for good pizza, man. New York is
Yeah,
known for
yeah,
good
it is.
pizza,
It
yo.
is.
It's like, yo, you still in the Bronx house? You in the Bronx? You in Queens?
You said out in the Bronx?
You in the Bronx?
Yeah, they got that joint on Fordham, man. Everybody go there. You know what I'm talking about? The joint on Fordham, good pizza shop.
I wouldn't
It's
know
right,
on Fordham,
right when
no.
you get off the train. It's right when you get off the train station. They got a nice pizza shop right on Fordham. You know, anybody from the Bronx, in the building, they know about that pizza shop. It's really good. I think it's like might be like $4 a slice, but it's worth it.
Yeah. You
It's
remember
worth
when
it.
there was a dollar?
Yeah, I remember
A
they
dollar, a dollar a slice?
they went up to $1.25, $1.50.
It's like,
Some
I used to
spots.
go to they had this big old slice of pizza. It used to be on like um Gun Hill Road or White Plains up that way. There was this
Yeah,
pizza shop that was known for having like it was like three slices of pizzas, but like in one.
wow. But you know where they got the best pizza at, right?
Where that at?
I mean, definitely Queens got the best pizza, but I think Far
Queens.
Rock. Yeah, I think
All
Far
right.
Rockaway because all of the Italians that live out there, but I think it's Far Rockaway got the best pizza hands down. Far Rockaway,
Mm,
Queens.
mm. Oh,
Brother
hey yo,
Smitty, what it
Kyle, not
do?
not not even to get not even to get off track, but I needed to bring this up because it's all over the internet. It's all over the TV. It's
You said who? I hear you.
I said I needed to bring this up because it's all
Oh,
over the
okay.
news.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
all over social media. You know, what's up with the Mr. Trump situation there? Did you see this?
Oh yeah, I seen that, man. That look like pow pow situation, man. I was like, yo, I never seen nothing like that before. I'm like, yo, this look to me it looked staged and like it just didn't look like, you know what I mean? And we seen it before in real life and we seen it on TV. It just didn't look like that, man. It looked like it was staged, you know what I mean?
I think that I think I've seen enough nonsense on the internet and even in the real world where it's like
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe anymore, cause like they is killing me with all of this, man. I don't even know what's real and what's not, and
No, but
like
look, but you hear me? Actually,
yeah,
right? The world is a big stage, man. The world is a big
mm,
stage, right? Once people understand this, then they're able to realize things, right? Even with the digital Hollywood, all of this, a lot of stuff is just stage. You know what I mean?
mhm. I mean,
But that definitely was
put
a
a
stage. People were saying that The Simpsons predicted it, but I spoke about that before. I think I did like a little clip on that. The Simpsons, they get a lot of credit for stuff that they don't really
a
predict.
lot. They do it. They predict a
Human
lot. Like
behavior.
they put in their cartoons and it happens mad years later. Like hold on to.
It it's just human behavior. That's all, man. It's just like a lot of stuff that goes on the app. You can predict after a while. After a while, you be able to predict it. You know what I mean? And that's like with life. You're able to predict things. Everybody
Mhm.
was saying, "Yo, um, Donald Trump gonna get shot. They're gonna try to kill him." So they know the algorithm. All of that gets caught up in the algorithm in the phone, and you know what I mean. So they know. That's just like when you look at the World Trade Center situation, right? You hear
I'm
me?
listening to you, cause I'm listening to
You look at the World Trade Center situation, right? All they and then people was looking. They said, "Yo, that's the same thing that happened in the Bible when it talked about the
Mm,
two iron birds hitting the tower, right?" So all
mm,
they gotta do is just take it out the Bible and make it into real life. So they have learned to do that, and it plays with the psychology of the people. You know what I mean? But nothing
right.
is new under the sun. You know what I mean?
You know, interesting you say that because last night I was having a conversation with my little boy, and he was talking about things that what the Bible says. Like he was telling me that things that are being said in the Bible is happening now. But
Right,
my response to him was that when I was your age, the same thing was going on. Like it was the
right,
same things. So it's like this. How could I say this the right? Like they used to say they use the term like Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, and that's a phrase that I was hearing my whole life since I was my son's age. So it's
right.
like when is that time? I don't need let's fall back a little bit from that. Let's I won't.
No, no. What happens is, right. Check this out, right. A lot of stuff. I think I said this before. A lot of stuff is true and false at the same time, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Balance. So if people saying that the whole Jesus thing, right? I'm not religious. I don't really agree with the religious thing, right? But
Right,
if we're gonna delve into it a little bit, Jesus comes back every day. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Jesus comes
That
back.
was
That's just
that was
like
my point.
huh?
That's where I was coming from. Is that we're
Yeah,
seeing
that's
all of
just
this on the daily basis, but repetitive. Like history
right.
seems to repeat itself.
Yeah, that's just like they talk about the last days, right? The
Mhm.
last days is every day, man. The last days is every day for some people. The last days. That's every day for some people. You know what I'm saying?
The last days, every day. That's a good way to. That's a good way
Right.
to.
Right. The Quran calls it the day of Kiyama Kiyama.
Mhm.
I say it's every day, man. It's every day for some
Mhm.
for some people. Some people are being born, some people are dying. So you know what I mean? That's what life is
Right,
about,
right,
man.
right. Pain and suffering is happening everywhere from different avenues, and I get it.
You got some people that's happy on somewhere, some people that's sad somewhere. Life is about that balance. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Word of
That's
mother,
it.
amen. Keeping balance, and being the best person you could be. That's it. Put good into the air, and that good will come right back to you
Right. That's
in
just like
full
when some
force.
people tell me something. That's like when some people say something to me, right? I say I can believe it, but I don't know if it's true. A person be like, "Yo, this
Mm,
person said this and this person did that." I'd be like, "Yeah, I could believe it, but I don't know if it's true." You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I mean, the person could do that. They could say that. You know what I mean? It's in them, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. So that's why I say
yeah.
things are true and false at the same time. Depending where
Mhm.
you at in the world and depending where you at in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I tell them too. Was religion and politics.
Right,
People go bananas in these conversations. Like a lot of people's emotions get involved in these when it comes to these conversations.
right.
Like I'm the.
Wants to look silly. Right? A lot of people like
Mm,
looking wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the way that they feel
mm,
and they beliefs in life. The last thing they want to do is come to find out after living this way for the last 10 to 15 years that it's not true or you know what I mean? So people don't want to feel that way, so they just
mm.
go on with
That's
it.
why
You know what I
I
mean?
think I'm no pun intended, but I'm open minded. Like I'm
Right,
open minded to it all. I want all that information. I want the perspective. I want to
right,
know about it. It's like, but I'm never gonna tell you that what you believe in is wrong. And if you tell me what I believe in is wrong, then I don't think you're for me. You can't. You can't do that. You
No, that's a fact.
mm. Thank y'all so much for tuning
No,
in
that's
again.
a
For real,
fact.
much love and gratitude, man. The people showing up in attendance.
Oh
Much
yeah,
love to
definitely, man. Shout
everybody,
out to
man.
everybody.
Much love to all of y'all, man. The good brother Kaz,
Appreciate it.
Miss 702,
Appreciate it.
y'all. The good brother Smitty,
Yes.
Smitty. You already know, man. We miss you. We need you back on these YouTube streets, Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty chilling, man. Smitty
He busy eating pizza in New York City. Stop playing, Smitty.
great. Take that little
Mm.
vacation to chill.
But yeah, man. How's the hot weather over there for you, Kaz?
Yeah. Oh, the weather, man, is crazy over here, man. It's just like they talking about some deadly weather and all of that. I mean, it wasn't that hot today, but I think a couple of days ago we had some weather. Man, I think it was like 96 degrees or something. So it's been crazy for like the last week.
Is
But today was kind of cool.
is it is
It's
it
still nice outside.
is it the hottest summer we've had in a while?
I think I did hear that on the news. I think I did hear that on the news.
Because we get these spurts, we're getting these heat waves, and they usually last about 4 to 5 days. But I feel like this one right here is going on 2 weeks, damn near 3 weeks, with like 90 plus or better, like and
Right.
very little rain, very little rain.
I mean, you know, if it is true that they're playing with the weather, right, with the heart machine that comes, if it's true, man, I can definitely believe it because they're talking about. I think it was like 2 months ago. I had seen some on the news talking about a universal, a magnetic universal, a reversal. I'm sorry, magnetic reversal, and in you know, in the Earth and all of that. So they said that this was going to be the hottest summer. Maybe about 2 months ago, I was hearing
Mhm,
this. So they was like, "Get ready." They saying this is
mhm.
deadly weather, man.
Right, right.
Deadly
But
weather. Telling people to stay in the house.
we've been hearing this the past couple years has been told this is going to be the hottest summer, and then the following summer passes that, and then the following one even passes that. Like the longevity at this rate, we still gonna have 90-degree weather in October at this rate.
Right.
Hmm.
Already saying that the sun is getting to Earth. You know, this is what they're saying right now that the sun is getting closer to Earth. It gets people. You know, the weather, the hot weather gets people crazy because you know it messes with the molecules in your blood. So you know this
Hmm.
is why you inhaling the dirt, the dust, the hot weather. So people get crazy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing with the weather and all of that because this is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, son.
Like sweating
It's
and
ridiculous.
sweating and sweating. It's like hot. It's like yo, just leave your AC on all day if you got one, yo. Like, 'cause, mm,
It's
yo, it's a good time for a visit to the ocean or a nice beach. It's definitely good weather for that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. My I got some family that live. I said, yo, I'll be on the beach. Well, just I'll be there every day. But I heard people be getting robbed there. So
Mm.
my cousin was like, yo, people be getting robbed up there, man. So I was like, nah. But no, but that's good. The beach is good. I'll be there every day, man.
Where's Far
Kick back,
Rockaway at?
just
Where's
chilling.
that at? Where's Far Rockaway at?
Oh, Far Rockaway is like it's like the border. Well, it is Queens. It is Queens. It's more like towards Long Island, so it's like in the borderline. But it is Queens. But if you ask the typical person from Far Rockaway where you from, they might just say Far Rockaway and leave out the Queens. So they kind of like their own borough in a sense. You know what I mean?
I think I went there. I think I went there as a kid once because I went to a really
Okay.
big beach. I went to a really big beach that was like outside of Queens, like you just mentioned it. But I was so young and I can't recall. I do remember Orchard Beach, and that's not a cool
Okay. If
beach
you
to
was
be.
in Queens, you might have been by Richmond. I mean, not Richmond Hill. You might have been by Cross Bay and all of that.
Yeah, there was like a whole bunch of tall buildings too before you get to the before you got to the beach. Like a lot of big co-op buildings and stuff like that.
How long ago was that?
Oh man, Cos, come on, you killing me now. I'm 41, Cos. I'm talking like
Oh
when
no,
I
no, I
was
was
like
asking because they didn't
13
have
years.
those big buildings.
I'm like 13 years old. 13 years old.
Oh, okay, okay, nah, nah, I don't. Wow, I don't know where you was at. Cause yeah,
Hmm.
Far Rockaway, they didn't have the co-op. They getting co-ops now because they're gentrifying Far Rockaway. But okay, yeah, I don't know where you was at. Wow. Oh, you might have been I don't know where you was at, man. Wow.
I'm gonna ask my brother because I went with my older brother before he
Okay.
went to jail, and he had. I know we had to take
Yeah.
like a
Sound like you was over there by, Woodhaven, man, by Woodhaven or Astoria or something like that.
story. That kind of sounds a little familiar. You go to the beach yourself? You been to the beach this summer at all?
I ain't been no this summer I haven't been. I haven't been to the beach in a minute. In a minute.
Mhm.
Maybe like 3 years, man. 3, 4 years.
Mhm. You need that. We need that. We need that salt water on our body. Like we need
That
that. It's
bundle.
good. It's good.
Salute
It
Hood
is good.
TMZ. Stack bundles. Stack bundles really special dude, man. I think he was in I think he was in Chicago and then he came back up here to New York. But you know he was
Isn't
connected with
isn't isn't
Lupe
this guy?
Fiasco.
Isn't this guy in the
Huh?
hospital? I said, isn't Hood TMZ in the hospital? Prayers up for him. If that's the same person I'm thinking of, but I think Hood TMZ is in the hospital right now, or
Yeah,
was just in the hospital right now, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, 702. I could be talking about the wrong person, but I think I seen a post with him
I
on
think I think I did see that. If it is the brother, get well. To the brother, Hood TMZ,
Yeah, it
get
is him.
well,
It is
man.
him. It's like a small sector. Like I think we all watch a lot of the same people, and
Yeah,
it's like a
yeah,
small world,
get well,
even in
man.
different sectors. Like there's some of us that be in different sectors, and we bump into each other on different sectors. Like there's somebody out on that be in our chats, and I see him on a wrestling podcast that I be at, and I'm like, holy shoot, what
Oh,
are you
really?
doing over here? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you from you from the dark side. You over here watching wrestling with me. Okay, I'm not the only one that likes wrestling.
yeah, yeah. This is it's definitely a place for networking, man. It's definitely a place for
Mm.
networking. I went to my what's that? The YouTube studios, because when you go to the YouTube, you don't really see the comments that people leave you here, but when you go to the YouTube studios, you see all of the comments, right? So I was just commenting away that comments that I ain't seen in months. I'm commenting with people. Then I went to my Instagram, and so this is just a big networking place. It's so much that people
Right.
can do if that's what they
And
want to do. If they want to network, if
you're like the face of that too though. You're like the face of the different sectors. Like you have ties in different sectors. The name
yeah,
Cosmology Bay is ringing bells in different sectors. And maybe the least in the sector I'm very familiar with, or the dark side, so to speak, or the
right,
dirty section, the way they call it. But
yeah,
you come from way beyond that. You've been around, bro. Like with,
yeah,
with with respect, and I've come across
right,
I've come across different diversities, so to speak, because of you. You're like, Kumba, check this person
yeah,
out and check this person out. And it's
right,
like,
right, right,
oh, okay, cool. And then here you
yeah, yeah,
are, like you just bring 702, 702, and a few people from her channel is on my comment. It's like it's expanding.
wow,
It's like
beautiful,
doors
beautiful,
doors are opening, and
right. And that's part of the plan. That's part of the plan. And I remember when you had MySpace, right? You had MySpace, then a little bit later you had Facebook, right? So what a lot of people used to let me know, they used to always compliment me on. They say Cosmology Bay. I didn't have that name back then. I forgot the name I had, but they was telling me that you had the ability to bring people together. Even people who don't agree with each other or don't agree with stuff, you got that ability to bring them together because they said, yo, I would see a lot of different people in your comments that, you know what I mean? So and then I was doing it in the street. You know what I'm saying? I was
Mhm.
doing it in the street like I used to do street team for Def Jam. So I kind of like brought that in and then a lot of stuff that I learned from friends and you know people that I knew or whatever like that. And you know I said promotion and I'm all you know I'm out and about a lot and my homeboy used to always tell me because I used to take pictures of his table. He sold like soaps and incense and stuff like that. And then I used to put it on MySpace, and people used to come and see him or call him. And he told me, man, he said, "Yo, you're like a natural born promoter, man. You're good at what you do."
Yes.
And and check
Mhm.
this out, right? You know, I post a lot of books and everything like that. I used to post more books. So one day I posted this book, right? And this happened a couple of times. But when I seen that I made Barnes and Nobles like $100 so quick, because people hit me back like, yo, I ordered that book. I ordered that book. Yo, I got that book. I'm like, yo, man, I might have started writing books, but it
Mhm.
was all good. But I just always had that knack. And you know, it makes me happy when I do it. You know what I mean?
Right,
It makes
different
me really
different
happy.
different avenues, and
Right,
it's dope.
right.
It's dope to watch. Like me and you, me and you, we started doing YouTube together maybe close to 2 years ago, where we linked up with Smitty and all that, and that was 2 years ago.
Yes,
But in reality, me and you go back more than 5 years or so. Like 5 years since
right.
I've been through the
Thank you,
comments,
Sister Miss 702. Thank you, Queen.
through the comments. Cosmology Bay has always been around, and like I said, it wasn't always in this sector. Because what this sector is today is not what it was a couple years ago. Like this
No,
is a new era.
definitely not.
This is a
Definitely not.
three. This is a 3 year era. You know, and let's even bring this gentleman up again, because and flowers for him, and rest in peace. He was a good brother. The good brother T History.
Oh, yes. Salute to T History and his
This
whole
was
family, man.
this was years before all of this, like
Yes, yes.
Death of the Cloud Chaser was one of the first people that I seen take off with this, and he didn't stay stuck in our bubble. Like, he evolved tremendously,
Right.
and
Yeah,
shout out
because
to
because
him.
he's yeah, T History. Shout out to T History. Rest in peace to T History and his sister. She's very successful into real estate and everything like that. So salute to his sister, man, and the whole Boston. But yeah, he came in with that spirit, right? Because
What
the
was the
OG
slogan though?
Karim
What was the
Johnson.
slogan? Because you had me. I was thinking yesterday. I was trying to remember his
Oh,
slogan. What was his slogan,
got
Cos?
to get it right, baby.
Got to
Got to get
get
it
it
right, baby.
right.
Got to get it right, baby. So he used to say that all his videos, and somebody did mention how much of a good rapper he was. And no, he was a good rapper. He was awesome. I think his page is still up. You could go
Yes.
listen to some of his old music, but he definitely had it. But yeah, Karim Johnson, uh, OG Karim Johnson from Brooklyn, he was used to hit me up and say, "Yo, this brother T History want to interview me, but you know who is he? You know, check him out first because anybody that wanted to get to Karim Johnson, you know, they would like go through me or whatever,
Hmm.
right? So, and salute to Karim Johnson. He's doing his thing now, very successful. I'm happy for him. So I had linked up with the brother T History, and then T History had interviewed Karim Johnson. I think that was like his first interview.
Hmm.
Um, and then that yo, it was like a big family, man. We was doing like lives every night together, man.
Got to get it right, yo. He turned on the camera one day and just started cooking too. I was blown away. It's like, yo, he ain't
Yeah,
playing.
yeah,
He going, he going in. I'm like, yo, T, that food is way too greasy for me, bro. I'm good.
yeah. Yeah, T History, yo, T
T,
History, yo,
yo,
every night he's making them plates, man. I was like, yo, every night, man, T History. Then I want to go on my refrigerator. I was like, yo,
yo.
you know what? T History got me thinking I'm a cook, and he'll tell you that, yo,
Mhm.
I'm not no cook, but it just made it, you know, he was happy when he was doing it. You know what I mean? He was happy,
Yo,
man.
I remember. I don't even remember. I don't remember where it was, but I remember I was on somebody's channel, and I got blocked or timed out, one of the two, and T History really didn't even know me like that, but he was like sticking up for me. Like, what are y'all doing? Eric Kumba's a great dude. Like he went like
He was good for that.
he
He
went
was good for
hard
that.
for me. I was like, yo, like thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Like, cause I ain't no I'm not one to troll or disrespect people. You know what I mean? So for me to get blocked is kind of like,
brother Frankie Blanco, salute, good
my
brother.
gosh, Frankie Blanco.
Frankie been around for a minute too, man.
Mhm.
For a minute too. And you know what was crazy is a lot of us, like you said, this whole new sector is like really crazy. This whole new sector, but a lot of us in
Mhm.
this new era, people are just people will clown you for anything, man.
Mm.
People like, oh, that dude's a good father. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that dude's a good husband. So it don't even matter. You know, it don't even matter.
Right, right.
But yeah, but
You a
salute to
good kid. You
Frankie,
a
man.
good kid. Yes, I am a good kid.
You brought your girl a car, man. You stupid. You brought your girl a car. You know, so it don't even matter nowadays because
It's,
dudes will clown you for
yo,
anything, man.
right,
Yo, you
right.
busy, man. You fly, man. Get out of here, man. You
Uh-huh.
fly.
Yo, you,
You know what
you got the
I
Mexican Jordans on, yo. So,
mean? Gas is crazy,
I don't
man.
even know what
Dude,
sneakers I could buy it or can't buy anymore. 'Cause it's like, yo,
yo, you,
they
you
got
keep money on
they,
you. You keep money. Yeah,
they
you,
got
you, you got
jokes.
money. Dudes will clown you for anything. So, man, I just laugh at it. You know, you just laugh, man, because you know what? You gotta enjoy this life because if you don't, man, it'll be over at the snap of a finger, bro. I'm 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? I look younger for my age. I'm 45, but I'm not getting no younger, man. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
So we
That's
gotta
how I feel.
enjoy it, man. You gotta laugh, enjoy it, be a little silly. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.
Like
That's it.
stop taking life so serious, right? Relax, relax, like
You're only gonna
chill.
stress yourself out.
Right,
Yo,
right.
enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. I remember we was like 13, 14, 15 years old, but we like 50, going on 50, man. This is the stages where, right before you enjoy your life, man. 45, 50 years old, you want to be laid up, man, with the grandkids, just chilling, enjoying life, man, making other people happy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We lived it. We lived it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That is my
I
purpose
love what
now.
you
It's
do with
like,
the kids.
what's that?
No, I said I love what you do with the youngins. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like I
That
was I was
that's
with them
like special.
today. Today it's like I said, I was stuck at a job for 20 years with nothing to show for it. That was miserable. It was literally work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep,
That's
work, sleep. That's no life to live, bro. To work and sleep or work and sleep. Like people around you
yeah.
love you, they need you. You got to be an active father. Like and thank
Active
goodness
member in
I made it. I
society.
made it
You know what I'm
work.
saying?
Like at any point, my phone ring and my kids needs me, I'm there on the fly. Like it's not hold up.
No
Give me an
doubt.
hour or
True
two.
that.
It's
True
like I
that.
could stop what I'm doing and go. Like
No
nobody
doubt.
has
No doubt.
authority except my wife. My wife has authority over me, but
Right. Salute
nobody
to
has authority
salute
over
to
me. Like nah,
no doubt.
it's
And what
freedom
you're
for
doing is
real.
great because you're teaching them, what a real what someone who loves you, someone who cares for you really do. A good man, a good father. So
Mhm.
you're teaching them that, and they're seeing that.
Right,
They're actually witnessing that,
right.
and that's how people usually learn when they witness something.
Yo,
Not all the times when you see it, it's
my
different.
oldest son, my oldest son, he's gonna be 22 now, right? And he was just telling me this too, like dad, like thank you. You've done like what you're doing these days is like I'm grateful. Like you if
Wow.
you can help me out, you help me out. If you can help Sky out, you help Sky out. Like you're being a great dad, and it's like I'm making up for what I didn't do when I was younger, when I was stuck. working a job and
Right,
sleeping, working a job and sleeping. Like, no, I'm making up for it. And like we could always tell somebody, you could always say, it's easy to say I love you. It's very easy. It's not you can't just say it, bro. Like we it's an action. We have to show
right.
that love. Like
And the
demonstrate it. Great word. And you can say it, but it's not doing nothing if you don't show it. You have to show the love,
right.
the gratitude, the
I think that word,
appreciation.
I think that word is abused a lot. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That word, I mean, that word is misused a lot, right? It's thrown around. You know, when people want to get their way, you know, they say, I love you. You know, and a lot of times that's like the magical word. That's like the magical word, the
Hmm.
magical spell. I love you. I'm sorry. You know, words like that. But like you said, it's an action. You got to show. You know what I mean?
Right. Guys, I think it's about that time.
Yeah, yeah, we did that thing. Yeah, my phone
We
is funny when you said that. My phone, it just said to
it's
something.
about the
But yeah,
first.
we had a good one, man. Thank you for everyone who came through in the. Really appreciate y'all, man. This
Yeah.
this means a lot, man. It means a lot, man.
Thank you.
And
It's
yeah,
always it's
salute.
always it's always dope when you come through with me, cause and have a conversation. We will continue to work
Yes,
and do our thing. I just want to
yes.
go in the
Thank you.
chat right
Thank
quick
you. I
before I
appreciate it.
take off and give some love to the people. I see, of course, Miss 702 was in attendance. Frankie Blanco was in attendance. Smitty was in attendance. Thank you, Smitty. I appreciate you. Open mind that came through.
Open
The
minded.
people,
Salute. Good
a
brother.
couple people from Russia, I guess, stopped through.
Salute to Russia. Russia in the
I,
building.
I, but yeah, this was
No
a good
doubt.
one.
No
Cause
doubt.
we will do something and
Absolutely.
this week, maybe sometime in the week,
Um,
or maybe next weekend. You
yeah,
got something. Well, I hit the phone up. You
just,
already
just hit
know.
me up.
Hmm.
Yeah, just hit me up. We talk about it. We do it. Whenever, however. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm with it. I'm with
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna try to do.
Thank you for
I'm
this.
gonna try to have a. I'm gonna try to figure this out with the YouTube. If maybe you could get three people up here, or maybe even do the StreamYard, and so I could have a couple people here,
Okay.
or maybe post some information on the screen on things we're talking about. I am
Okay.
gonna do
That
better
sounds
part on getting
that
this
sounds good.
technology right. What was
Right.
that?
No, no, I said that sounds good. We could
Yeah,
definitely do that.
yeah.
They got
Like I
different
got
apps.
I gotta get it. I gotta get this technology down pat though, because I'm like way behind. If this was a school, like
Right.
I need to bother my
Now
son.
you're gonna
Maybe my son can help me out. And say, Dad, this is what you do. This is what you do.
get it.
But at least even
Now
now
you're
that
gonna
I got
get it.
I got a tablet in front of me, so now I can see and read all the comments. I'm trying to learn how to
Yeah.
pin the comment. I don't know how to pin the comment and leave it on the screen yet.
Yeah, the more you
Like,
do it, the better you get at it. You're gonna get it. Watch. You're gonna be like a pro. You're
mhm.
gonna be like a pro in a minute.
And your phone is ringing off the hook, cuz. I love you, bro. I'm gonna let you go. Do your thing, man.
How you too. Peace
Thank
and
you.
love. Peace and love, brother. Appreciate
Thank you.
you came through.
Thank you. Peace it all. Yo, thank y'all for the patience, participation. Who's going live next? I'll be there. Yo, Miss 702, your presence was highly felt and appreciated. You stay good and keep up the great content. I will be supporting, sharing on a regular basis, and do your thing, sis. We need more sisters on the avenue doing what you do, man. Keep it up. Much appreciated. To the rest of the family out in the comments in the chat, much love. Y'all have a great night. Protect your peace at all costs. High vibes. Peace.